So in the previous video we have discussed like how we can use the comparable interface in Java, and we have see one example also of the student class. So simply Java comparable interface is used to order the object of the user defined class. So actually it's doing the work on the user defined class, and we are ordering means sorting the object. Okay, this interface is found in java.lang.package and contains only one method named called compareTo method. We have already discussed and we have already seen, and this compareTo method will return three value: 0, -1 or +1, which is negative, positive or 0 you can say. Okay, it's provide a single sorting sequence only. Single sorting means you can do the work on the single particular parameter sorting only. You can't sort the element on the basis of the single data members only. You can sort the element on the basis of single data members only. It means single field only. For example, it may be the roll numbers, name, age or anything else. You can do the sort. Public void sort and list of whatever the student or list of whatever the data you have. Based on that you can apply this sorting and you can utilize this benefit. It is used to sort the element of the list. Element must be of the comparable type. So whatever the list element you are going to create, for example in my case I have created the student, so those should be in the comparable type only. Okay, and we can use the collection.sort method to sort it. Okay, and this is the code we have already seen. Like we have created one student class and we have implemented the student class with the comparable, so it's become a comparable student, and we have created the getter, setters and constructors, and then after two string and one compareTo method we have override and we have done. And we have created one test class. In test class we have created one list of a student. We have created multiple objects for that, and we have stored the data inside it. Okay, with the collection.addAll, and then after we have printed the student, and again we have sorted with the collection.sort, and then after again we have printed all those objects. So this is the code we have already seen. Okay, for the comparables. Okay, now if you see, like we have also discussed, like in the comparable we have going with the natural order sorting, and it will support only single field value sorting. Okay, sorting. And comparator in Java, so this is the comparable and this is the comparator. So as of now we have not discussed the comparable, we have just discussed about the comparable, not comparator. Okay, and in the comparator we can see like it will do the customized order sorting, and it will be support the multiple field sorting also. And this is the student data we have, and we have applied sorting on that. Now if I think about, for example, let me think, like if I have a some collections like list and set, and so let me separate it: list, set and queue. So these are the interface we have. So the set already having a one implemented class called tree set. So if you use the tree set, you don't want to provide any comparable comparator for sort the set type of the data. But if you go with the list, so list does not have any classes which is provide the default sorting. So in the list you have to implement comparable and comparator interface. Then only it will do the work. And for set it's having a by default. Even you can apply the comparator and comparable in the set also, no issue, but we already have a tree set, so we can use it. In the queue also you can use the comparator and comparable to sort your particular object. Okay, so let me discuss about the tree set and how tree set will work. Okay, if I use the tree set, I don't want to use the comparable and comparator interface for sorting. That is the sure we have to understand. Okay, so for example, if I talk about it, let's go to our STS, and in the STS what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this student comparable. Okay, so let me remove this. So it's become one simple student class, and let me remove or comment this. Okay, comment this. So this is become a commented. Now we can just format it. Fine. If you go to the student set, student test, in the student set you can see like I have written something like main method, and I have created the list of student. So here I am going to use the set. Okay, set, and in the set I will provide something like array list. So I don't want to array list, I want tree set. Okay, so if I write here tree set, Okay, so now you can see we are able to store the data in set also, and which is list of the object also, and collection dot all we have added, we have printed also, but this one is not supporting it. Okay, so this is the issue. So let me comment this and then try to sort, so if I say the sorting, so if you see it's giving some exception like class dot sort student. Okay, so student test and collection dot java tree map, it is not working the properly. Okay, so what we can do is, let me understand, the student cannot be cast to the class dot java dot length dot comparable, and it is not provide the sorting. So com dot sort dot student is unnamed module for the loader app java dot comparable. Okay, fine. Okay, so it's not a comparable, and it's not printing us also properly. So let me remove all those unimported data. Okay, and let me save it and format it also, and let's go here and try once more times. So still it's giving the exception, so it means that you have to implement the comparable. So let me go here and just implement the comparable. Okay, so comparable, and in the comparable I will pass the student. It's again change, so let me change English, and here I will give a student. Okay, and this one method I will enable it. Okay, so what we can do, I will remove this. Let me remove this one also. Now let me write remove. Let me format it again. Okay, so let me remove the commented code. So this is the commented, this is the commented only, and here I am going to give this as a methods, and remove this line also, and here we have to write the return statement. Okay, so this is the code we have done, and based on the name we are trying to sort it, and we have used here tree set, and after the sorting also I have to enable this one. So now if you see, like still the cast argument is student, so sort list. So if you see here, if you write the collections dot sort, so it's only supporting the list type of the object, it will not support the set type of the object. Okay, so this is the problems we have to face. I hope it's clear. So many people are confused, and they are try to put some tree set of the data and try to access it. So if you not put anything, and we have just implemented the comparable, and let me runs. So after and before you can see Ajay Deepak Prince. Okay, so it's provide the by default sorting, which is we can say like Ajay Deepak Prince, so ADP. So it will sort automatically. You just need to implement the comparable, no need to write anything else. Automatically it will call and will sort it. Okay, so I hope you understood. Okay, apart from this, if I do one testing, for example, I will create one class which is a test collection or test tree set, and here I will create one main methods, and inside the main method I will create one set. In the set I will provide some integer value. So first let me import the set. So set control space imported, I will give integer imported. Okay, and this is the set and equal to new tree set. I will give the tree set, and I will store some data. So set dot add method I will call, and I will store 10. Okay, and then after I will press Ctrl Alt down arrow, so it will bring 3 times 4 times, and here I will give something called 5. Here I will give something called 6. Not 6, I will give 3, and here I will give something called 8. Okay, this is the data I have stored, and now let me print. I have not used any sorting as of now, and if I print the set, because I am using the tree set, so by default it will say sort in the natural orders. I hope I already show you this coding questions, but let me show you once again. So it's already sorted. You can put here a string also, that will work fine. In the next video, we can discuss what is the comparable. Comparable we have already discussed, compared to methods, and what are the things we can do with that. Now we can see the comparator and how it will work in the next video. Thank you so much.